Hey guys, it's been a while again. Just a very quick update. Nothing happening with the layout itself at the moment. Just got too much stuff in the garage. Had a yard sale, so I sort of still haven't really cleaned up. But I have been working on a few buildings, or two buildings that I bought secondhand off eBay. And I'm trying to clean them up and redo them. So I'll show you the first one, which I have completed. It's just this, I think it's the Walthers Co-op little shed thing. Basically, I completely pulled it apart, cleaned off all the glue that was everywhere. I added, you can't really see it because of the light, but I added a sort of an internal wall going that way just to help support the roof. Repainted the floor. Yeah, so basically primed everything, stripped the paint off, primed everything, repainted it all with an airbrush. I masked off around the windows and just airbrushed everything, and so I'm pretty happy with the way that one turned out. This was the better one out of the two buildings that I purchased from the same person, and as you can see, so I just used I think it's a wooden deck tan for the sides and the red brown for the roof. So that's that building. The other building I got, which was this one here, and as you can see, it's pretty messy. Like, big chunk of glue there. You can see the roof's not even on properly. This bit here I just pulled apart there. Let's try and clean that up. This is the other part of the building here, which I've started working on. As you can see, I've done the same thing. Had to strip the paint, or pull it apart, strip all the paint. Added another wall in there for the bracing. Masked around. And actually, if you look at the top, just up here near my thumb, you can see where there was a bit of glue, but I tried to clean it up as much as I could. And that's the other side there. You can sort of see a bit more glue around this side here, where there was glue, I should say. So I'm just trying to clean them up a bit to use. What I'm going to do with this bottom part around here is I'm going to print some brick paper out or something like that and just wrap this whole bottom part around, so it's like got a brick foundation or something, or a rock foundation. So there's that building I'm working on. The roof for it was really bad. So basically what I did was I got a chisel blade, just a chisel blade, and I scraped as much of the glue off as I could. It left a heap of scratches and everything, but what I ended up doing was getting some real fine sandpaper and basically cutting the strips to fit along the this. So I made them the width of each panel, and I just super glued them on to cover up all the scratches, all the glue marks. I had to remake the new vent, so I made that. Had to fix the front up, the front edge of the roof. So yeah, I've done both sides. I just got to give it a bit of a better prime before I paint it. So yeah, like I said, just used some strips of real fine sandpaper. I think it's 1200 grit sandpaper, and just stuck them in there and overlapped them slightly. So there's that. This vent thing was at the top of this building up there. This is the, I think it's the Sunrise Mill or whatever from Walters. But as you can see, I've had to basically pull this apart, sand it. I had to add a new round bit, I guess you'd call it like piping or a flue or whatever. But even the top part here, you know, that was glued onto one side, like it wasn't centered. It was just a complete mess. So this came apart in two pieces. It actually, the original one split, was molded in two parts, and you had to glue it together. They weren't even glued evenly, so one side was sitting up more and all this. So I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but compared to what it was, and I've took a heap of photos, so I might try and get them up at some point. But yeah, if you saw it beforehand and stuff, yeah, it's a lot better. So that's where I'm at with that. Like I said, I just had to try and pull this part off the top. I mean, you can see just how messy it is up there with all the glue, and like even this bit here on the roof. Where are we there? In there, and like it's missing the chimney and everything like that. You got that, like I said, you got that big chunk of glue right there, which I'm gonna have to try and get off, which is down in there. And you got all that. And when I bought this, it also came with all these little bits of like these little tractors, a little truck, little, I don't know what it was, but I painted it to represent like a little coal bunker and concrete sides. I'm just going to put some real coal on it. And then it came with all these little, you know, sacks, resin cast sacks. Actually bought it from US eBay. It was about $42 US, but by the time I paid shipping and everything like that, and you know, Australian, it worked out to be about $101. And unfortunately, the photos that he had on his listing of these, you could not see any of this glue. You couldn't see anything like that, so I thought they were in better condition. But it is what it is, so I'm just working on them. And once I get all these ones done, I've got another couple of buildings I want to put together, and bet they'll be for another video. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated on this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.